Hello everyone, I am Padmavati. So today I am going to tell you about the rectangular lamina projection. Okay, so here is the question. A rectangular lamina of 20 into 30 or 20 by 30 mm rests on HP. So we have seen the square lamina, pentagonal lamina, equilateral triangular lamina. In squares, all the four sides are equal. In pentagon, all the sides are equal. In equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal. Whereas here in the rectangular lamina, two opposite sides will be equal. So it will be having two longer edges and two shorter edges. So this lamina, that is rectangular lamina, so 20 by 30, so 20 is the shorter side, 30 is the longer side, and it is resting on HP, that is horizontal plane. That means, so here I told you, so when you read the question, you have to first check it or note it down in which plane it is resting. So it is resting in horizontal plane, and here we can rest a lamina on corner or side, right? And here it is resting on side. But in the square, pentagon and equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal, so you can rest it on any of the side. Whereas here in rectangular lamina, so two shorter edges will be there, two longer edges will be there. So on which edge it should be rested, that will be given over here. You should check it. Here it is resting on one of its longer edges. So longer edge means in 20 by 30, 30 is the longer edge. So that should be rested in the horizontal plane. So this is vertical plane, horizontal plane. That means we have to rest it in the horizontal plane, and that to longer edge. So longer edge will be at the left side. So draw a 30 mm line, right? So this will be of the 30 mm line. That is side of a longer side of a rectangle. Next, so it is having 20 mm short edge. So the opposite side will be again 30, but the adjacent side will be 20 mm. So this will be 20 mm. Okay. So then take perpendicular 90 degree over here, or else you can draw horizontal line first. From here measure 90 degree, draw the line, then cut with the 30 mm radius. So from here again 90 degree, draw the line, and it will be lying over here, this point, draw the rectangle. Okay, so you can draw like this also. First horizontal line which is of 20 mm, then from here measure 90 degree, from this end measure 90 degree, so draw the lines. Okay, then in the compass take 30 mm, so the longer edge is here, from this point 30, from this point 30 mm radius, you will get the arcs over here, join it. So this will be the 30 mm side, and this will be 20 mm. So this means by using this method also you can draw the rectangle. Okay, so as the lamina is resting in horizontal plane, so on the longer edge we have rested the longer edge. I am writing the notations. So this side is A, B, C and D. The corners A, B, C, D. So now I have drawn the top view. So to draw the front view, use the projection lines. So draw the projection lines from C. B, C are lying on the same side. Then A, D again over here. So in the top view, it looks like a rectangular lamina. You can see the book of this one. So when I see from the front of it, from here if I watch this, it looks like a rectangular lamina. But when I see from the front side, it looks like a straight line. So here it looks like a straight line in the front view. But in the top view, it looks like a rectangle. And here front view means we should see the lamina from the front side of it. Front side is here. When I see from the front side, I can see A, B, and exact opposite or exact behind A, D is lying, exact behind B, C is lying. So the D and C are invisible, A, B will be visible. So I am writing A outside because it is visible, and in VP we write with a dash. D is invisible, so it is A dash in the bracket, D dash. Here it is B, B is visible, B dash, C invisible. So C dash, it is written inside the bracket. So first position, resting on longer edge on horizontal plane. This is about first position. And when the lamina is resting in HP, so first we have to do the HP inclination. If the lamina is resting in VP, like this. Here the pentagonal lamina, it is resting in VP. So first we have shown the VP inclination, whereas here the lamina is resting in HP. So first we have to show the HP inclination. Check it, how much it is inclined to HP. This is inclined to HP at 45 degree. So what you have to do is draw the 45 degree line. 45 degree line. So the lamina, it is looking like a line in the front view. So this front view, it is rotated over here. That means it looks like a line which is at 45 degree to the horizontal plane. When I rotate it like this, the AD, the corners will be over here. This will be the A dash in the bracket, D dash. Okay. In the compass, measure this distance of A dash, B dash, cut it over here with the arc. So when I cut it over here, this point will be the B dash in the bracket, C dash. Then, so draw the line, because it looks like the line which is rotated about 45 degree line over here. So highlight it. Next, so I have drawn the front view. Now we should draw the top view by joining the vertical projection lines and horizontal projection to the respective corners. A, D are here. Draw the projection lines from D. So D, this will give the D corner. Same way, A is here. Draw the projection lines from A. Extend, A is here. Extend this line, you will get the A point. Same way, B to B and C to C. So this point will be C, this will be B. So after joining these, the projection lines, darken the lamina. Next, so here after drawing it, we have inclined the lamina to 45 degree at 2 HP. So now in the third position, we have to draw the VP inclination. So it is inclined to VP at 30 degree. So draw the 30 degree line. But you have to check what is inclined to VP at 30 degree. Only if you, whether it is shorter edge, longer edge, or the opposite side or the resting side, that you have to check it. Here they have mentioned the edge on which it rests is inclined to VP. That means on which edge it is resting, that is inclined to VP, they have mentioned. So here the resting edge is AD, not the BC. If they mention opposite side of the resting edge, that means that time you have to rotate BC, or BC should be on the 30 degree line. Whereas here they have mentioned the resting edge here it is AD. So from the second position you have to take the dimensions, not from the first. After tilting by 45 degree, how much you are getting, these should be copied over here. Before that, you should check whether any changes are there in the AD side, because this is the resting edge. Check whether any change in the dimension or not. So here it is in 30 degree. Here is also it is 30 degree. Even after tilting by 45 degree, there is no change in the length of AD. That means true inclination is same. So as it is same, I am copying it directly. If it is not same, then we have to find the beta inclination, which we call as apparent inclination. So we find the apparent inclination when there is a change in length, but here there is no change in length. So directly you have to copy it to the third position. So AD is 30 mm. Draw the line. So this will be A and this point will be D. Next, take the radius in the compass. Measure A to B from this end point A to B. Draw the arc. This will be AB and CD will be same. So from the same dimension you have to take from a D and draw the arc. Next, to get the intersection point over here, I have measured A to B I have drawn. Same way D to C I have drawn. Now you have to take from opposite, that is diagonally you have to measure it from the compass. A to C. A is here, A to C, you take the A to C. A is here, A to C. Draw the arc. A to C. Same way D to B you take the radius D to B, cut it over here. So this will be the B point and here it will be the C point. Then join the rectangle. Okay. So after that, so this is the lamina where it is inclined to VP. that is the side on which it is resting, that is making an angle of 30 degree to vertical plane. This is representing top view. So to draw the front view, join the A, B, C, D corners to the respective corners. D point is here, whereas D is on the XY line. So draw the projection line till the XY line. Where it is ending, there I'll get the D dash. C is here. From the C, draw the projection line. C is above the XY line. Draw the projection line. So where it is intersecting, that will be the C dash point. Same way, draw the projection line from A. A is on the XY line. So where it is meeting the XY line, there it is A dash point. Then B. So extend BC or on the same line. Extend this line, you will get the B dash. After getting all the 4 points, join the sides of rectangle. DA, AB, BC and CD. Check it. As I told, here it is resting on the AD corner. So whenever you are resting it, so here this pen, it is rested on this tip. When it is rested on that tip, means it will be on the plane. Check it here. It is resting on the AD side. In the final, AD will be on the XY line. So if it is corner resting, only the one corner will be on the XY line. Whereas it is edge resting and that to longer edge. Longer edge here it is AD. So we got the AD on the XY line. Thank you.